there I am. I walk outside my house, and my neighbor has my mom in his arms, holding her up. I'm like, "You whore! You just got a new boyfriend, mom, and here you are with my neighbor." Like, I'm glad you're with him. Like, at least now I can say I have a black dad. It's
He
like
is your dad now. I
Black
think that's
Panther 2's
officially
gonna
how
be
it works.
way better. Yeah, well, at least our buddy Richie isn't after her now.
Anymore.
Sid is now your dad. This is
I
confirmed.
keep texting him daddy, but just like my real dad, he hasn't texted back.
Never answered.
Still out there, Dad? Dad? God.
She's making her way through the friends list.
Yeah, who's next, really?
Dim it, you're next.
I have to watch my back.
She's
gonna rock your world, damn it.
She's gonna do your mom a favor.
Oh, boy. God.
Free drinks at the bar.
I'm happy for you, Brendan. I'm glad that you had this.
Can we have my mom, after she's gone through my friends, have it on for the pod and have her do a checklist of who's best to least best?
Danielle's tier list of all Brendan's buddies.
Dude, she's just gonna be like, tier 1, fucking jelly, busted my puss.
I'm on top of that Excel sheet she's making right now. She's got the size comparison. She's got length. She's got the whole
big picture
scheduled out.
She needs to make like a mold of everyone's penis so we can actually have a visual representation of comparison.
That is genius.
That made a leap I was not prepared for.
I'm pretty sure Joel will have the biggest
potential
dick,
merch
I have
option
a
there too.
feeling
Write that
Dim
down.
is kind of a fucking hog.
It's all about the merch. It always has been.
We're thinking about our female and gay fan base here.
Brendan, it's probably a safe bet.
We have a fan base?
Yeah. Yeah, they're all in India.
That's the best joke you've ever had, Jelly. Oh, God. It's like I said, I'm happy for
it's
you, Brennan.
Great to be back.
I feel like you needed some closure on the whole dad situation, and now you've got two of them. So,
dude,
fantastic. All right. Well, welcome to another episode of the Handsome Jacks podcast.
It's been a little bit.
Are we
doing
music?
Jake doesn't want to do his job, so I guess I'll do it.
I would expect music.
I played the music. Did you not hear the music when I played it?
I did not.
You must be deaf, Jake. I heard it very clearly.
I did. There was music playing. I didn't hear it either.
All right, so half of us are deaf. Half of us have really good
imagination.
imagination.
We'll just insert Halo 4.mpeg on there.
That was a minute and a half ago, but
oh, shit.
We've overshot the intro just a little bit. It's all right. We'll do it without it. We'll do it live.
That's all right. It's a little, it's a little rusty. We're gonna get it, gang. So welcome. Thank you for joining us again. It's been way too long. We got here today with us the full crew, starting with Dimmadome Dimmitt. Never loses an arm wrestling match. Chronic masturbator.
Oh, absolutely.
We also got the guy still working on the Jim Jones 2.0 project, Jelly, with us.
I just thumbs up for the audio listeners.
Write that down. Write that down.
Can't go anywhere without the guy that wants to know if it's gay to let both balls touch each other in the sack, Joel.
Oh, boy.
I talked to you in like a month, and that's the first thing you said about me. I'm fucking concerned where you've been.
It's perfect, really.
Really, of course, keeping that type of theme, we got big shit, small dick Brendan.
Wait, I'm Bert.
And finally, me, your host, We'll Suck Dick for Halo merch behind the gas station, Jake. And today we're going to start off with guilty pleasures or shit we don't recommend because it's too weird.
Hey, Jake, on another note, I have a bunch of Halo merch just lying around. Yeah.
You didn't have to be so blatant about it.
Name your gas station.
You didn't? No, he does it behind the Arby's.
Oh, okay.
Does it behind the Arby's.
That's low budget right there.
God, low budget. I mean, hell, he's doing it for Halo merch. He probably thought he was going to get some Arbiter statue, but instead he just got some $2 toy from 2008.
Got a pop figurine. He got a pop vinyl.
I'm just getting a Funko Pop and a fucking half-eaten Arby's sandwich.
Hey, you got my leftovers.
All right. Well, on today's episode, we're talking about our guilty pleasures, obviously. So, Brandon, why don't you start us off? What is your guilty pleasure?
Midget porn. Oh, wrong episode. Sorry.
No, I think you did
that foreshadowing.
It's hard for me to say because I recommend everything I watch to you guys or Jake, and so I'd probably have to be the weirdest thing I'm about. I'm a little guilty. I'd say is everything Law and Order.
Nice.
Really?
Oh, I am a slut for Law and Order. Nothing gets me going more than when I hear dun dun.
Like when.
And if you're gonna ask which one's my favorite, it's always gonna be SVU. Well, okay, not the newer seasons because it doesn't have my boy Elliot, but he has a new show just with him. It's all I need out of life.
Brendan, as soon as you did the dun dun, that is exactly when I showed up at your place and Joel had made it there before me. And like there was no lights on and no one answered the door. I'm like, I might be in one of the episodes right now. I'd be too late. Now I'm gonna have to kill Joel. He's gonna kill me.
I must have been too late on that text about, hey Joel, don't get with my wife.
Yeah, I couldn't stop that.
You were a little you were a little late. Hate to tell you, I have a surprising love for Law and Order, mainly because one of the 3 channels I used to get at my camp had Law and Order on.
Oh, dope.
Like fucking repeat. So I've watched way too many of those fucking
Joel's
episodes.
like, I can get away with it.
I would always watch Law and Order with my dad, and that's also
Which one?
What he used to teach me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you talking about Sid or are you talking about your actual?
My actual
dad?
dad.
Okay.
No, Sid's just gonna get bad flashbacks. No, my actual dad, we'd watch it, and that's how he'd use the show as a teaching mechanism, especially with SVU. He like the first time he sat me down and was like, "Okay, we're going to talk about strangers." You know, he gave me the stranger danger speech, and then he just turned on an episode of SVU of a kid getting abducted. He's like, "See that? You don't do that.
Don't do that."
Proving that television is the best teacher.
Don't do that.
You don't need to be a parent when you have screens. Okay.
So how many times did you break that rule, Brandon?
Well, they had the episode. They just had dogs. They didn't say anything about hot dogs.
I don't really know
Were they wrapped in a
how
blanket?
to interpret that,
What?
frankly.
I said, were they wrapped in a blanket?
No,
I feel like I just missed something.
it was just a dude in the back of his van. He's like, "Hey, you want a hot dog?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
Sure.
Jumped right in.
Never had dogs in a blanket?
Yeah.
God.
There you go. That was the joke that you missed.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I legit, I don't know what happened. Next thing I know, we're talking about dogs. I'm like, what the fuck did I miss?
I'm like, Joel, no. It was,
Joel, stop.
He just took me on the hard floor.
Dead serious though. That whole first night, I'm like, you know,
Dog alert on Jelly's
I'm
camera.
like, Joel might kill me, but is he ballsy enough to do it on the first night, or is he going to let everyone get here first so he can kill all of us at once? So, I was really channeling.
You know, I'm surprised you're still going. We have an entire episode planned for the future about talking about my trip down there.
That's perfect. It needs to be known what happened there.
Spoiler alert: Joel has no ass.
I don't.
Don't worry. I got a whole speech about that when we get to that episode.
God.
Does anyone have any comments on Law and Order?
Great show, 10 out of 10. I think I've seen 2 of them my entire life, and
Is that the Law and Order is the one with the puns, right? Like the intro with the puns.
No, that's
another
CSI Miami.
they're all the same,
yeah.
frankly.
Yeah, they are all the same. That's the point. Is that
Hey,
there's no
hey,
difference.
hey.
Oh, now I
Whoa!
started.
You watch one cop show, you've seen it
Okay,
all.
so yeah, no, my bad. Sorry, there's the
Oh.
cop show in one big city, and then there's the other cop show in the other big city across the country.
different cities have different problems, Jelly.
You haven't seen
You
Longmire.
can't just generalize all these cities.
Longmire's not the same.
Longmire is
It's a cop show.
a good show, and I will not have its name dragged through the mud on this pod. So
I said nothing about Longmire. I said that I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with specifically like in similarity to Law and Order, the actual series. Not Law and Order as a concept.
I like how you're guilty.
Law and Order has branched into so many different shows. I guarantee they probably branched at one point.
Law and Order. Fucking
Law
Sesame
and Order,
Street.
Property Law.
Law and Order, Montana. Just
Oh god.
dun.
Law and Order, Alabama.
There's been a
Sweet home
there's a cattle
Alabama.
thief on the loose.
Like shit.
I wasn't thinking about cattle thief.
Well-
I was thinking about whose child is it anyways. But,
Shit. Law and Order has been in the X-Files, Arrested and Development, the UK crime drama Luther.
Has anyone watched Luther?
There's that one Mike Myers movie where they made a Law and Order reference where he's like that love guru.
That is-
Yeah, so look at that.
Jake has not
Oh,
said
no.
anything for minutes, and that's the first thing he contributes to the conversation. Oh God.
I ain't mad at you, Jake.
Alright, well, if that's all we got to say on Law and Order, damn it, why don't you tell us?
I'm
yours.
mega into a little thing called BattleTech. Boys, it's a space opera, and I'm on board. A little bit of romance. There's big ass robots killing each other. There's mutated people. There's entire worlds won by a fucking football match. That's canon. And yeah, BattleTech's badass. You got the BattleTech games. You got the BattleTech, tabletop game. It's fucking great. Big ass mechs is what I'm here for. And it's got everything I could ever want. I've got probably like 400 hours in just MechWarrior 5 and BattleTech. And there's going to be more. I just have to get you guys into it enough to where you guys actually play.
I mean, you've tried on me
I
for
try
a number of
I
hours
try
now.
with you with just about everyone because I only need one of you.
Hey.
I only need one of you to get hooked.
Hey, you got me, didn't
I
you?
know.
The only game I have issue with is Mech Warrior. Was it 5?
Yeah.
It feels too like, I don't know. I feel like I played that in an arcade.
Yeah, it's
Where I know it's the same game as Mech Warrior Online. I think I just liked online more because it had the other player aspect to it.
yeah. Definitely, and we haven't played it modded too. The game is
Yeah, I haven't put 500 mods into the game.
you just got to let me do it. You only got to have a couple. I just got to have most of them.
All right, deal. Next time I'm over, I'm just gonna hand you the computer.
Well,
I'll give you like 2 hours to
Dude,
download
this-
the
everything.
biggest problem
Brendan is the same guy that couldn't figure out how to launch WoW.
I have
Okay.
Okay,
I don't know if
okay.
he can deal with
I
mods
have
or
Okay.
not.
You
in
should-
Brendan.
I figured it out on my own, by the way. It just took a lot of re-downloading and repairing.
Dude, Dead Serious was like, you know how to fix things, right? I'm like, did you uninstall it and reinstall it? Yeah, I'm out of my depth there. You're on your own.
Yeah, I was like, hey, dude, I can't get Red Dead to.
Oh,
can't
I give
get
it all
Red
I
Dead
have.
to work
I tried.
right.
I'm sorry.
Did you uninstall it and reinstall? it?
Yeah, did you turn it off, turn it back
I mean,
on?
like-
Did you uninstall it and reinstall it? Those two things don't work.
Didn't
Then
you work as IT at the school?
I used to, yeah. And Dead Serious, anyone that does will tell you straight up, turn it off, turn it back on, fixes like half the issues. It's great. Yeah, I can't be held liable for my health. It's not good advice.
Didn't they have like a floppy disk for install of like Windows 95 stuck on a pin board in their office?
Probably, yeah. I'll put it this way: we were pulling RAM sticks that were like 126 megs out of these fucking computers and doubling up. And it's like, whew, got some big time RAM now, boys. She's gonna be running. We got 256. Things are looking up. But no, dude, BattleTech is sweet. Everyone should take a look at it.
I will concur.
I
with
like
it.
the idea of mechs fighting each other. My problem is that game looks like a fucking time sink, and I already want to play World of Warcraft and don't have the time to do that.
I guarantee
so.
if we get him on MechWarrior Online, it'll be
Oh yeah,
his new thing. He'll go crazy about it,
that
especially with the amount of customization
yeah.
that you get for each mech. It's honestly a little disgusting, but I love it.
Yeah, I mean it's
That's my favorite
the
part.
sky is the. That's what I do. I literally play just to build. But I'm not good at the game per se, so I don't play online because I'm trash. That's
What they need for
But
you
you don't use
is a
trash
Mech
cans.
Warrior simulator.
there is VR now for MechWarrior 5.
Oh yeah, brother.
So when are you gonna blow your money on VR?
When I get enough money to blow my money on VR.
Hey, you let me know because I have this great game called Star Trek. Bridge
You've been
Crew.
trying to shill
Brendan's-
this for like
Brendan's
ages.
long con is to talk me into getting VR just so that he can now throw that game at me.
Hey, I just want to let you know you don't necessarily
Need it.
need VR for the game.
I'm down. We actually just have to have a game night where everyone has the time to get
We
on.
need a whole 18 hours to get on.
I
the
tried
game.
to set this up before, and a bunch of people said, "Nah, I don't know if we can do that consistently."
That's
enough. And I
the
went,
thing
"Okay."
is, I don't think we could either. I mean, it's like what, once in a blue moon we have
So.
everyone online,
Yeah, pretty
like
much.
once a month maybe.
But
Yeah,
now it's going
when
to be
we've-
every
Well,
every other week or so.
Jake will be
right?
online 1 month.
Hopefully.
Yeah, Jake is online for 1 month and then offline for 1 month. Me and you, Dim, are kind of consistent, but then there's just weeks where we've just gone for no reason. I don't know, Jelly. I never know what's fucking
I'm
happening.
usually in
with
a ditch somewhere.
you.
Face down, ass up in the ditch.
Just,
Are you playing with?
I mean,
As soon as I
Are you
start
playing with
getting
the
your
roadkill?
schedule down,
I am the
Jelly,
roadkill.
It changes.
I am hopeful roadkill. Let's just say that
Just-
and let's ignore
It's
that.
about 2 a.m. on a back road.
I'm just laying down on the road, waiting for my time to come in the spotlight
I'm gonna lay here.
or the
Just
headlights
wait
if
for
you're
it.
if you're in the
Kill
if you're in the
me.
driver's seat.
Just jump straight. Go play in traffic, Jelly. Just go play in traffic.
So if I'm not gaming,
It's good for
I'm
you.
either taking care of old people because that's my job, or I'm trying to end it all on a on a highway.
On a highway. So
Yeah, and Brendan.
Are they
Brendan's
avoiding
got
you,
this-
or you just keep getting hit and not dying?
Well, I
Cocaine's
have
a hell of
gotten
a
hit few
drug.
times. Yeah, I'll just say that Priuses are not very impactful.
well,
Yeah, and Brendan's got the same amount of stuff going on in his life as I do, but he's got a wife to deal with, and I don't have anyone. So.
Yeah.
All
Same.
by
hey,
myself.
Brendan, all you gotta do is say the word. I'm sure Joel will drive down and take that wife right away from you, and you won't have that be a problem anymore.
Shit, I think my wife's going to try and get
Shit.
you, damn it.
I'm playing the long con.
Yeah.
I'm playing hard to get.
Dude, literally last night, before you had texted me, we were watching a show, and we get done with it, and she goes, I want to call Dimit. Let's call Dimit.
I'm waiting for her to call. She just doesn't.
One day it's gonna happen. All right. Well, moving on. Jake, what is your guilty pleasure that everyone's gonna hate?
Well, I mean, it's hard to pick because I've already given you boys a bunch of weird shit the last go around. So I'm just going to go with shit that I know I will never recommend because you boys would never even want to try. It's just like random rom-com animes or like slice of life
Oh.
shit. Like the one anime where it's just a guy that adopted like a cat. And that was it. That was the anime.
Oh, so the cat didn't turn into.
Am I about to get like My Dress Up Darling or something?
Oh, hell yeah, brother. My Dress Up Darling. Marin, waifu of the year, top 5.
Did
I
we
just
just
got
find out that
recommended it,
everyone
so-
just watches rom-com animes behind everyone's back?
Yeah,
No.
pretty much.
Don't you dare put me in that category.
Don't worry, Brendan. I don't watch them either. I've actually just
Yeah, Dress Up
not
Darling.
watched anything recently, frankly.
You need
Yeah,
to
I
watch
feel
Dress
like
Up
I'm the
Darling,
only one
guys.
using your Funimation.
Dude, every time I go on Funimation, which hell, I just found out that they got, well, I knew they got bought out, but I heard they're like combining with Crunchyroll or whatever, frankly, at this point, they could be charging me $100 a month, and I would never know. At this point, I'm just forever going to have a Funimation account that I don't even use, but I go back in, and there's like 15 different shows that people have been watching. I'm like, people are still using it, so I'll keep paying it.
We appreciate
That's the
you.
good
We
thing
really
about your
do.
account,
It's like
though.
our go-to between that and Crunchyroll when we're watching shit.
That's what I love about your account is there's so many people using it.
Dude,
that I could watch some weird shit and no one knows.
I can't wait for the day that it changes something and it locks everyone out of the fucking account. And I'm at people I haven't
You're gonna
talked
get
to
so
or
many
known about
messages.
for like years. Be like, go dog, what's that Funimation login? I'd be like,
You're gonna get a message from someone you went to basic with.
yeah,
And go,
probably.
"Hey,
Like, fuck it. Can I use your Funimation?
Jake, do you have a specific rom-com?
Dress Up Darling was the one last season that was top tier with top tier
Okay.
waifu. If you want an actual good one where the main cast actually like the main two characters actually hook up before the show ends, go with Horimiya.
Well, you just ruined
Episode 7, they're actually dating and banging, so the show actually progresses past it, and it's pretty nice actually. It's good change of pace. Because I don't, if you're familiar with the genre, most rom-coms they like basically play will they won't they up until like the end credits of the last episode, and then they finally like might get together or like might kiss or might maybe not if they're trying to like squeeze out a season 2 to drag it on. I think it's kind of frustrating.
So
Like,
you just
sometimes you want to see
Jake, I might have
more
to
summarize
aspects
the
of a
entire
relationship in an anime than just the will they won't they or the start of a relationship. Everyone wants to see the bubble pop, and see some extra stuff,
Jake just wants to see him fuck.
That's why I only watch porns that are 30 minutes or more. I'm gonna see the play.
It's the story. It's the story.
It's the story.
Why
I need
did
good
she?
content.
It's definitely not Brendan working on the stamina. Definitely not.
Why did she become a lesbian?
God.
Yeah, I mean, you look like you're a leader of a bike racing gang.
You look like a lesbian biker. Oh,
You say that
God.
as what I'm wearing right now.
Oh, dude, I know you're feeling
I can
absolute
only-
trash,
All
but I can only imagine.
God damn it. That's really
All right,
something.
well-
Thank you, Jake, for that engaging discussion.
No problem. If you want one that's more comedy,
I don't.
go with Love Is War.
I don't.
That's pretty funny. Wouldn't recommend. Pretty good.
I'm surprised there wasn't more backlash to. Of course, you fucking watched.
Well,
that,
frankly, I think
goddamn
everyone was
waifu-loving
expecting
son of a bitch.
something far more in line, like hentai or anything else that
Oh, I'm saving that for.
I know you
yeah,
are,
I was gonna
Jake.
say,
I
I think
know.
he's saving that.
I don't know. Stereotyping that us men can't watch rom-coms is just silly. We can watch whatever the
No,
fuck we
I'm a fucking man. I could do whatever I
Hey,
want.
want. Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
Hey,
I don't
I
need
get it.
anyone
Hey,
to
I
tell
get
me I
it.
can't watch this
A
rom-com.
There's a rom-com movie that made me cry. It's the only movie to make me cry.
What one was it?
The
I
movie.
ain't fucking telling you shit.
Gone Girl?
No. I'll tell you this though.
No.
The director was I think it was.
Oh, was it
Kevin
fucking
Smith.
Jersey Girl?
Ah!
Was it Brokeback Mountain?
Hold on. Yeah, it was Brokeback Mountain. That was it.
Made him weep.
Why did they have to argue? They could have been lovers forever.
But they had women they had to go back to. It was
Ew.
forbidden.
Alright. Well, I suppose my guilty pleasure is actually it's an anime version of what Dimit fucking likes. Is I like a really shitty anime called Gundam Seed and Gundam Seed Destiny.
So what makes
are
this so
absolute-
shitty?
Garbage. They're absolute garbage
Just
in
watch
terms of fucking plot, story,
What the
anything
mechs?
like that. The only reason I like them is the nostalgia
mechs.
factor and the designs of the
Mechs.
mechs.
I did it for the mechs.
Sometimes it's all you need.
The main character is so overpowered that the fan base jokingly started calling him Jesus Yamato, and there's the Church of Yamato because he doesn't fucking ever die. He does everything fucking perfect. At the one point he does die, he fucking returns better. It's
It just sounds like
stupid.
Is this
Goku
where,
or
uh,
something.
yeah.
Is this where Warcraft got their writing ideas for Thrall?
No, because Thrall actually has character development. You want to know why this guy's so dumb, fucking great piloting a mech? He was born to be a coordinator, which is basically a genetically engineered human. The whole show is basically a war between natural-born humans on Earth and genetically engineered humans in space.
This is BattleTech.
Don't worry.
This is fucking BattleTech, dude.
We're halfway there
That's why
in
I
real
said
life.
it's similar to yours.
Like similar. That is the story of BattleTech.
This is starting to sound kind of familiar to Battleship Yamato, so I'll give it a try, but I won't watch it. While
Yeah.
giving it a try.
Yeah, don't worry.
Say
we
you
don't.
watch it, but you didn't watch it at all. So
Exactly.
It's-
The ship looks cool though.
it's understandable.
It's also, anime, so it's all teenagers piloting these ridiculously powerful.
I wouldn't
mechs,
have
so,
expected anything different. They're always
We
teenagers. If it's an anime,
need-
probably teenagers.
Hang on. Is there any hot anime girl pilots?
We were just talking about teenagers, Jake. Okay.
Kigali
Before-
eventually becomes a pilot.
What'd you say,
Hey,
Joel?
do we have the FBI
Kigali
thing again?
is kind of a good pilot, but
Okay, I was going to say if this is an all
Most
guy
of them are
cast, it
male.
sounds just like the gay version of Darling in the Franks.
I only so
I mean, there is a will they or won't they with basically
Will-
between the
will they,
two
won't
best
they?
pilots on either side because they're childhood friends.
Wait, are you
The
just
childhood
talking
Frank
about
strikes again.
Are you just talking about Top Gun? Now?
yeah, dude. So I actually
Maybe
just
I watched that movie differently.
I straight up just watched it like 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, yeah, there's some legit vibes on that volleyball scene. Like
yeah,
they're
yeah,
channeling
the
it
whole
hard.
Time I was just like, what are they gonna fuck?
They could have fucked on the volleyball court.
Oh, yeah,
It would
well-
not have surprised me one bit.
Yes, they could have.
All I'm saying, though,
so
we need a BattleTech anime that's actually good, and not a cartoon that literally had to be written into the canon as propaganda
here's
because
the
it was so
thing.
bad.
You say that the Netflix is gonna put out that they're actually gonna do it, but it's all gonna be CGI.
If it's good CGI, I'll be on board.
Scared.
Wait, so
They can't.
they
do
released a
CGI.
version, like a cartoon version of BattleTech that was so terrible that they retconned it to be propaganda. That's
but instead,
hardcore.
but instead of just
That's so
hardcore
cool.
retconning it and say it wasn't canon, they literally wrote it as being propaganda.
That's so
keep it
baller.
in the
That's-
canon.
That is a baller movie for sure.
That is pretty baller.
Yeah, I'd have to look at like a little bit more information, but it's canon. That and the whole world being won by a football game is my favorite canons from BattleTech. But I
So
digress.
Is it my guilty
canon
pleasure?
things in Gundam? One of the dumbest canon things in Gundam is that when they power up their suits, so they power up the armor, it turns all different fucking colors of retarded, and that's when it's not powered up. That's just normal gray, and it
Well,
doesn't.
how else you gonna know it's powered up?
Because lighting something up all red makes it stronger.
duh.
No. If you go by 40K logic, that tracks. Red means fast.
Yeah, red is fast.
Hell yeah, it does.
And blue means lucky.
Blue-
Wait, did you just throw out a 40K reference?
Hell
So-
yeah,
Yes,
brother.
I did.
40K
Hell yeah.
podcast always has been. In
I thought this
disguise.
was a
All right, well,
Borderlands 2
today-
podcast. This
Okay.
is bullshit.
God damn it, Jelly.
The day we are recording this is April 16th. Would someone like to indulge me with a history fact for April
We're doing that
16th?
now.
LSD
Yes.
was invented on this day.
Hooray.
Invented or found?
So it was
Perfected.
discovered.
Either?
If I believe the guy who discovered it got it underneath his fingernail, and it fucked him up for life. Because it was like pure.
Alrighty then.
It's pure.
That's hardcore.
That shit was very.
That's
pure.
hardcore, man.
Walter White ain't got shit on that.
I've never done LSD, so I can't comment.
It's okay. As the only person in this pod, that I
Jelly
know for
wasn't
a fact,
impressed. Jelly
was-
was not impressed.
I've done it. I've done it enough times to know that it's okay. It's cool.
I wasn't going to make a joke about how, I'd say anything else, but the only one that here that has experience is probably Jelly. But I didn't want to
I'll out
stereotype you. I was
myself.
like, well, you might not have done it.
I'll out myself. I've
Oh
done it.
boy.
And you know what? Colors equals cool. But the scary hearing everybody talking about you while you're walking past them, that's not fun. I don't like that.
The paranoia.
I've been offered it. I've just never taken it.
The paranoia was.
I remember I was hanging out in a tent, like at summer camp, and so this is after I was having a little bit of a paranoia streak. I thought I was hearing people talk about me while I was walking past them. Like, I don't know. Anywho, I was in the tent and then just like staring at shadows, and then like an hour passed. And my dad's like, "Hey, you probably should come out of there." I'm like, "Okay," and then it was fine.
Then he woke up fucking face down in some Alabama ditch.
No,
I just got a
the
bag
only
of,
person that gets
some mushroom with me.
the only person that's going to be found face down will always be Jake,
Face down, ass up.
dude.
And
Every
surrounded
time
by
I've
Halo
lost
merch all
him-
around him.
I was describing Jake's tears of drunkenness to someone, and I'm like, it always ends in face down.
Oh boy.
Blackout Jake is a handful.
And nothing will beat when I found you face down in the mud, and then Jelly was hyperventilating next to you.
That was so funny.
That was the night that you called me, and
Because I went and took a shit for like 4 minutes, came back, and I was like, yeah, I gotta let you go. I lost Jake.
oh god, dude, that shit's great.
I think we only had the one news story. There's like shootings that have happened in the past, but that's not really something friendly or fun to talk about. And it's America, so like now if you look back, there's gonna be like a shooting on every day that you look back in history. So
We'll just go ahead and take a page out of BoJack. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. All right. Well, getting back to guilty pleasures, Jelly. Let's save the best for last. I want to hear a
you wanna
banger.
hear a banger? You want to hear
Definitely
something
a
that
guilty
absolutely
pleasure.
no one with a sanity would ever endure themselves?
That's
Watching
where God see Grey's Anatomy.
watching like 10 plus hours of a review of the iCarly series and weird shit like that.
10
like watching
hours?
extreme
Hold on.
one of the videos is 8 hours long.
Hold on.
Damn.
What's the runtime of each episode?
Whoa.
30 minutes. Well, 20 minutes.
It's
not
like
including
22.
commercials. 30 with
It's
commercials.
it's roughly 22,
What the
like most
fuck?
sitcoms.
How long did you say the review of
The
iCarly
video,
was?
the second video was 8 hours long.
The second video.
It's a part of this whole. The guy's called Quentin Reviews. He just he's been putting out a lot of absurdly stupid like long videos lately.
How much iCarly did you watch as a kid?
Enough,
and how much of
enough
this
to
guy's
be
reviews
interested
have
in
you
him
been
talking
watching?
about all the war crimes that they commit across the series. It's really good. I enjoy it.
iCarly?
How many are attributed?
In
War
iCarly?
crimes.
Yes, there is many war crimes committed.
Obviously,
One of them,
War
they build a
crimes.
fucking nuclear reactor. Okay, I'm sure that's like
that's
breaking
not a
some
war
rules.
crime. That just gets you arrested.
Well, they have done. They've
Not
okay. So
necessarily arrested,
maybe
but
not
the
war
FBI would be
crimes,
like, hey,
but they have done a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
take this.
criminal activities.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
Anywho, I just I watch a lot of YouTube, so I've been watching a lot of absurdly long videos. That's the kind of the,
8 hours
the
though
niche
on
I've been,
iCarly.
huh?
I said 8 hours of iCarly review though. That's
Plus the 5
Impressive.
hours of the other video, and then
Oh my
he did
God.
like a Victorious. It's a whole thing.
I
I use the
Man,
word a
I
lot.
thought it was
Couldn't
funny
tell.
when I watched her
Seriously.
10-minute review on water.
Unironically, autism.
unironically. Oh god. I actually was gonna
But yeah,
crack the
More
numbers
power to
on.
them. That is impressive to have that drive to do 10 plus hours of iCarly review.
Like I said, it's
How many
I
times have you
feel
watched it?
guilty. I feel guilted.
How many times have
I've
you watched
only
it?
watched it once. Now, if we're talking like the 3.5 hour long Fred Figglehorn video, baby, I watched that thing like twice.
Is that
So-
the My Name is Fred
Yes, it's
kid?
Fred. It started
Jesus
with
Christ,
Fred,
stop.
it went to iCarly, then it was Victorious, and then it's gonna just keep getting worse and worse.
So if you watch 10 hours of that, you literally watched like a quarter of the entire runtime of iCarly just in that video.
I'm surprised it's not more.
I
honestly,
actually was
but-
thinking it was going to be a lot. There's 109 episodes though.
They made that many episodes.
Yeah,
It's a
dude.
long running series.
Well, you know it's because the director just wanted to look at those kids' feet.
Is there some like news story I didn't?
You didn't know? It's,
I
come
wish you
on,
had your
knew.
webcam
I'm
on right now
Googling
because I
this.
want to see your face. When you
iCarly
said
Dan
that.
Schneider.
Like a foot thing.
Oh God, that was something.
Yeah, it's really fucking weird.
What's up with Dan Schneider and feet? r/ out of the loop. Oh God, Reddit's gonna.
That's been a pretty long going thing, unfortunately.
Wow.
Really paints the show in a kind of a weird light.
Yeah, that you could say that. There's a weird light on it. Now,
Wow. Oh, well.
Also, Spencer was best character.
I don't even know who the fuck Spencer is. I gotta look
I
all
like
this shit
Gibby.
up.
I'm a Gibby fan,
Gibby.
but
I don't remember anyone from that show except for the fact it was named Carly. So
it's
Well,
named
yeah,
Carly.
the
Bitch
kid,
was named
the
Carly.
kid with his fucking shirt off all the time.
Yeah.
of course, that's Shelly's favorite.
He started putting his shirt on later seasons. Okay.
And that's where it lost me.
Once there was a childhood up top nudity, Jake wasn't having it.
Yeah, Jake, that doesn't shock us.
Okay, I did not say that.
I just had to reframe.
Yeah, man, I
what
really
you
don't think
said.
you want to be saying that too loud.
I love kids, Charlie. I love kids.
Yeah, can you just stop saying that? Thank you. Oh my God. Well,
Is that the teaser for the next episode, Joel?
that's Joel wanted it, and Joe gets what
No.
Joe wants. So we freeballed that fucking teaser.
He's shaking his head because he knows it's not true.
What are you gonna say, Joel? You not happy?
Joel's looking at the camera right now, just like, is this supposed to not make me kill myself?
Listen, I forgot. how
Yes.
much- I forgot how much degeneracy you guys just are as a cumulative group, and I'm just recalling all of it right now.
It's only just the beginning.
Hey.
We're just getting warmed up.
Hey,
It's gonna take. It's gonna. It's. That's. I'm gonna yell at someone.
let's
before the end of
not
this
talk, or let's talk about how weird you are. I've never had so many titty twisters since I was in high
You're
school.
just handsy. I'm just trying to get to know you.
Yeah, you did it to no one else. I'd be sitting on my couch, Joel just comes up from behind, quiet as hell, grabs my tit.
week. My desk was set up behind your couch. You were the easiest target.
Joel,
gotta-
you were there for a week.
I was being efficient.
He also knows
It's
I would
kinda
have
like how blind
complained.
people gotta touch your face to get to know you. That's how Joel does it. He likes to feel people's nipples via Twister.
Oh yeah, I can
get
trust
it.
you.
I'm always hard. My nipples are always hard. I get it.
Those are some nipples I can trust.
Fucking
could trust
almost
those.
Cut my fucking finger off, man. You're fucking like diamonds.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Diamond is unbreakable.
Diamonds are
gosh.
forever.
Oh no.
God.
But then why? But
Well-
then nipple piercings wouldn't work.
What's
I don't know,
stronger
it
than
worked
diamonds?
For my dad.
There's got to be.
He's hopped on the
There
Google
is. I
again.
forget what it's
He's
called.
got to figure out what's
Super
stronger than
diamond.
diamonds.
Well,
Does anyone else have any other shows they want to mention that they love, despite the fact they know it's garbage, basically?
I mean,
I got a book series.
I swear to God, if you say that fucking book series,
No,
I'm
Monsters
gonna
Apprentice.
no.
fucking
This is
smack
something
you.
that I haven't told anyone.
his
It's
deepest,
not even like
darkest.
to one book series. It's many books by one author. So when I was a kid growing up, I know I was a grandma's boy. I was always at my grandma's, and I was like, "Grandma, I need a new book to read," and she'd be okay. Well, like, what kind of like theme are you wanting out of it? And I tell her, she'd be like, "Okay, here, take this book." She kept giving me Nora Robert books. So like, I was like, Grandma, I want to read a book about vampires. She gave me like a Nora Roberts vampire book.
Oh my God. I'm sorry for your childhood.
Don't apologize.
I've
This
read
turned
one
him
of those
into
books.
what he
They're
is today.
So
They're quite awful books.
you're saying you're well versed in fucking mom porn?
Yeah. Yeah.
way
I am,
way
Jake.
before 50 Shades of Grey. Way ahead of the curve.
This brings the whole mama boy statement to another level.
Brandon knows what the mama's like.
That's why I like the moms, man.
God.
Make sure to give Sid some pro tips, by the way.
He's
Right.
You're doing it all wrong. You're doing it all wrong, Sid.
That was foul. That's foul. Fucking take a shower after this, Jake. That was foul.
Hi, that's my fucking mom.
That's my mom.
She's a nice
You only
lady.
accused her of being like slightly unfaithful. That's just
God,
the
dude.
commonality around here. Got to accuse someone of being unfaithful at least once an hour.
That's fucking. Yeah, that's something else. All right. Well,
Okay, well,
on that note,
yeah, on that bombshell.
just delete the whole pod.
well,
Just
thanks,
delete the whole pod.
Yeah, thanks for listening to the Handsome Jacks podcast. You can find us on all the major podcasting platforms, as well as YouTube, which you can see our glorious face reactions to those who remembered I asked for webcams and those who didn't.
Called
Just a
out.
bitch.
A
fuck.
little bit of tension in the room, just a bit.
Read the first one
Our,
with no cams. Don't put you in this position.
Our next episode will be on Smiling Friends, which is an Amazon Prime series that takes like an hour to
HBO.
watch, and
Yeah,
it
oh my
is
god.
or HBO. It is a living shit show embodiment of a shit post.
It is a shit post. Just
I
one shit.
disagree, but
that's
we'll
my
get into
best
that next
description.
So
episode.
it's perfect.
We will. Anyone have anything else they want to say before we say bye?
No, just
All
end
right,
the pod.
until next time. See ya.